if you can hear me well, but hopefully you can. So right now I'm doing some like pasta. Doing pasta, some cooking. I think you can see me from over here. Let me see. Oh, okay, no, you can't see me there. Let's do that. Yeah. So a lot of what I'm doing is I'm doing a chickpea pasta first, and what that's gonna show us is how we can get protein, because with chickpea pasta you're using chickpeas instead of like wheat protein, and with that I can get a lot more protein with my meal as a vegan, as someone who doesn't eat a lot of meat. Yeah, so it's just a way to get protein in this. That's why I use a chickpea pasta instead of a regular pasta. Yeah, so right now I'm cutting up some sweet potatoes before I put the pasta in. So here's pasta. This pot is one of my favorite pots. I found her at a thrift store actually. I gifted her. We've been best friends ever since. Yeah. So we get that pasta going. It goes pretty quickly, just like normal stuff. We're gonna saute some. I'm out of onions, I think, but we're gonna saute some mushrooms with this sausage-like stuff that we've got from one of the like pre-packaged vegan things you can get if you're not into making your own meals. This is one of the things I used first when I first went vegan. I mainly cook everything myself now, but when I first started out, kind of looked to other products to help me eat a plant-based way. So one of those things that was really helpful for me, that I really liked a lot before, were these black bean burgers. Mark our game. They're black bean burgers, gluten-free, you know, made with veggies, and they're really flavorful. With me, like, I've always liked food. I like the flavor of food. I like it to taste good. Like, why else would you eat? But if not to have a good experience, right? Yeah, so that's why I had gotten these before, because they tasted good and why I kept getting them. And I don't know, I get kind of, it's interesting because like all the things that I do kind of are very connected to my spirituality. And so like in this, you might like look at me cutting this and be like, oh my gosh, like, do you know how to cut? Do you know how to cut with the knife? Like, it looks like you're struggling. And to me, I'm actually just like learning different ways. Always open my mind to not think that I have to do something a certain way, that I have to use my knife to cut potatoes like a certain specific way, right? And when I actually like engage myself in like the struggle and not doing the easiest route to cut, I actually can learn from the strength of this sweet potato, because I can feel the strength of this sweet potato through the knife. I can feel that relationship. That's a lot less clean cut, if that makes sense, right? So it's a lot of how I sort of think through things as I'm going through my day and observing myself. sounds. It also connects me. I haven't actually made sweet potatoes in a long time, and having the potatoes is actually, the sweet potatoes is a really healing thing too, because and letting myself be more open to what I eat and not just following strict guidelines, and allowing myself to eat intuitively. I make connections that I wouldn't do otherwise. So I'm connecting to my ancestors when I'm cutting this, because I'm connecting to all the times that people in my bloodline, whether I know them, know their names or not, had a knife, had something, and had it for surface, and they did that act of cutting. And that sound, that crack, that sound has been with all of us, with a lot of us. And being able to honor them by still using it and still using the crops that my family and my people put so much love and tender care into. Yeah. I think our pasta's pretty close to being done. Yep. One thing to like just being safe with things and everything. Being what's it called? Sustainable. Being sustainable is what I was trying to say. I reuse water, so like this is perfectly good water, and actually healthy water, because you have a little bit of chickpea in it. So instead of pouring my water out to the sink, I'll pour it into another pot and use it later if I'm gonna like cook something later in the day and I need to boil water. I have water right here that already has some nutrients in it too, left over, and I'm not wasting water. Honoring the way that water allows us to change and continue to change and evolve and reuse things over and over again, and continue in the cycle of give and receive, give and receive. Yeah. We're gonna add some olive oil. You know, olives are a very sacred thing, honestly. Sacred fruit. I think this is out. I think so. Uh-oh. Run away! Add some sweet potato and pasta. Run away a little bit. So now that olive oil. Olive oil l'huile des olives, je pense que c'est ça. Alright. That's a little rosemary in there. Rosemary. A little parsley. You know my man's oregano. We go way back. You probably see him in every single dish. Sage, because of course. No onion powder, because we didn't have any onions in there. Boom. Mix it all up. Mix the oregano in there. thyme. I'm looking for oregano. Oregano. Salt. I'm gonna break this guy up. We'll do that in a second. We got 2 different types of mushrooms that we're gonna work with. Or actually technically 3. So we got Bella White mushrooms. Bella and white mushrooms.